Okay, Khan. Shalom, shalom. Kal halal. Wahawad la. Yahweh Bahasham. Yahweh Shai Bahasham. Ruchaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles of the great Most on GMS who rule well, who teach well. Peace, blessings, and salutations to the elect. Yahweh Ratazah, so Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. I've got a few articles which I've screenshotted from naturalnews.com and the People's Voice. Just at break right now, so there's quite a lot of information on here, like to dissect. Alright, but I screenshotted, bits of each article. Alright, so, and these are recent. And here's the first one from Natural News. Danger. Pregnant Czech women, fill in the blank, lost their babies 33% more often than fully fill in the blank. 1.3 million pregnant women studied. Okay, and we know always that more information is being exposed with what these devils are doing, all right, with regards to these, vaccines, okay, and the detrimental impact that it has on, human health and, the amount of people that's been unalived by it, okay, the injuries caused by it, blood clots, myocarditis, respiratory problems, blindness, brain problems, all right, not even being even paralysis, all right, slurred speech, part of your body not being able to work properly, etc. Okay, I've been Czech Republic anyway. As of 2019, it was ranked as the 7th safest country in the world, all right. Okay, it goes to show you, man, hey, never trust your enemy, okay, because everything is being confounded and, things are coming to the surface, things are being revealed, okay, the wicked intentions that they have, okay, all right. There's nothing covered that should not be revealed, man. Neither hid that should not be known, all right. 27th of the 5th, it will put up. Over 1 million pregnant women in Czech Republic were analysed for a study conducted to see if the fill-in-the-blank led to unsuccessful births of their babies, and sure enough, the dirty, deadly fill-in-the-blank may be the culprit for at least 1/3 of the pregnancies turning into miscarriages or stillbirths. What a shame. Alright, this is a catastrophic effect on fertility and just another confirmation that it's no conspiracy theory to assume the spike proteins, prions, from the fill-in-the-blank travel to the womb and the mother's immune system. And, our bodies have a natural immune system anyway. Okay, even stem cells. Alright, like where did I read somewhere that if, is it the mother that's injured or something like that? When she's pregnant, like the baby will send stem cells to repair something, or vice versa. I forget how it is, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but the body has a natural immune system. Immune meaning in service. Okay, to fight off viruses, diseases, illnesses. All right, and again, those Crown 19, they mess up your immune system too. Okay. Attacks the foreign virus mimicking particles and ends up deleting the baby. So vaccine-induced pregnancy loss, a study in the Czech Republic reported found that, hey, receipts are here, man, that the Crown caused 1/3 of pregnancies in vaccinated women ages 18 to 39 to end in miscarriages or stillbirths. Wow. Look at number 2, depopulation and biological warfare. Yeah. The vaccine's intentionally designed to cause infertility, blood clots and organ damage, part of a depop agenda. All right, so he's waging chemical warfare on you, biological warfare, medical warfare. All right, the wicked man. All right, yeah. So that's that. From the same source, Biden regime was a fill-in-the-blank that documented anyone who defied you-know-what as domestic violent extremists, yeah. So if that's what they label you as, conspiracy. You didn't want to put on the mask, you spoke out against it, right? Okay, they label you as the problem, all right? Ostracize you and things of that nature. Number 1, opposition to you-know-what labeled as extremism. Oh. There you go. You see? Information is all there. If you spoke out against it, yeah, they'd take away your job, take away your position. You couldn't have your show, a podcast, or anything like that. All right? Get silenced. They silenced that Dr. Buttar, as well, for speaking out against it. Okay? I'll put these in the, description box beneath. Moderna abruptly withdraws combined after the Food and Drug Administration demands safety data. See, Moderna has abruptly withdrawn its bid for FDA approval of its experimental combination vaccine, triggering fresh concerns about transparency and safety. Those that took it, it's too late now. Okay. The biotech giant catapulted to notoriety during the scamdemic through emergency authorizations and unproven technology. Admitted Wednesday it lacks the necessary efficacy data to justify approval. All right. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 31 verse 1. All right. Help not in Egypt but in Yahweh. It says, woe, meaning destruction, to them that go down to Egypt for help. America's spiritually Egypt, man. All right, modern day Egypt. Look at the back of your dollar bill. All right, and stay on horses and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek Yahweh. A majority of our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are true biblical Hebrew Israelites, and the Israelite foreign speckled bird, especially, in Babylon the Great. You 2/3, man. You trust in the system, you trust in you trust in oppression. Okay? You trust in this man's medical system, his science, his finance system, everything. His philosophy, his doctrine, his way of life. Okay? And because of that, you pierce yourself with many sorrows, man. All right? Instead of trusting in Yahweh Hashem Yahshai. All right? Many of you, again, wanted to keep your job, so you went and consented and took the maxes, all right, instead of trusting in the Lord. Okay, you see, because you're carnal-minded and you lack faith. All right. Deuteronomy chapter 33 verse 29, it reads, happy are you, O Yasha Allah, who is like unto you, O people saved by Yahweh, the shield of your help, and who is the sword of your excellency, and your enemies shall be found liars unto you, and you shall tread upon their high places. Yeah, these devils are found liars, man. Tricksters, conniving, lying snakes is what they are, man. All right? They're constantly being exposed every day. Right? Just like we read in those articles. All this information coming out, man. All right? You see? The food is being tampered with. All right? Even the stuff that's in those Crown Max, the ingredients in that, they're injecting into the food supply. Okay? The health system. It's all a cycle. They want you to rely upon them. You see? They want you to, when you get sick, right, you go to their chemists, their doctors, all right? And you take their pills and things like that. And it'll be a never-ending cycle, all right? Sirach 12 and 10, never trust your enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness, though he humble himself and go crouching, yeah. Oh, this is all for your benefit, this is good for you. If you take this, you can get a discount in certain stores, all right? We're really looking out for you. That's what they came across as if you're doing you a favour. You see? And take good heed and beware of him, and you shall be unto him as if you had wiped the looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away. Yeah, evenness is always going to surface. It's always going to come back. There's always a catch. All right? There's always a catch. Verse 13, who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beast? See? And a lot of you took that serpent sauce, man. You bitten with that, man. You see? This devil's a deceptive charmer, man. A snake. So one that goeth to a sinner and is defiled with him in his sins, who will pity. For a while he will abide with you, but if you begin to fall, he will not tarry. Verse 16, an enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart, meaning his mind, he imagineth how to throw you into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if you find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. He loves to spill blood. That's all right. Come with them soft words, words smooth like butter, man. Okay? Soft as oil. As if he's your friend. And he's never been your friend. Okay? Smile in your face. Alright? Especially them older Edomites. You know how wicked they were when they were young. And now they're older. They say hi to you when they're walking by. A pit. You're not fooled by that. 1 Timothy chapter 6, verse 20. O Timothy, keep that which is commanded to thy trust, avoiding profane and vain babblings and oppositions of science falsely, so called, yeah? This devil's science, man, again, it's been exposed. Okay? Alright? He's a mad scientist. All these different things that they conjure up in their lab. Alright? You see? So yeah, there you have it. Alright, just a quick lesson, at break. Alright, the plantation. Alright. The word science means to know, knowledge. Alright. Now this devil has knowledge on the left hand side, which really isn't knowledge. Okay. So, he'll, alter DNA and splice genes and things like that, even with food and different living organisms, animals and insects and things like that. Alright? Test things on humans and things of that nature, and animals too. Right? That's all part of, his science. Right? He got his false, evolution theory. That's still a theory, it's not fact. It's not proven. Same with the Big Bang. Theory, okay. So yeah, everything is being exposed. Alright. The magazines and those articles bear witness to that, man. They bring out the information. Alright. So, Lord willing, this was edifying, and with that, I'm gonna say shalom.